Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I am so sorry that there was no video last week. I'm a little bit stressed, to say the least. Life has just been really crazy right now. There has been a plumber here that's been really loud, so we can't film, and then I'm still waiting on permits, so I can't really do anything too crazy until I have those. And then also it's just like behind the scenes work, planning for things in the future, and it's a lot. So I thought it'd be really fun to start off this video by actually buying something. I'm going to buy the couch for my living room, and I love thrifting things and I love like getting stuff on a budget that's smaller, but I've realized that I have a severe fear of buying like really big expensive things, which I know sounds funny because I just bought a house, but like I need to buy kitchen cabinetry and I have been just sitting on it with it in my cart for like a month now. I'm just too scared to buy it. And then stuff like a couch, like have this anxiety in my head that keeps me from buying it. So I'm going to buy my couch in front of you guys on camera as an accountability thing. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to this, that you don't like spending money either. So that is what we're doing. And for anyone who is wondering about my apartment furniture, I love my green sofa, but it's not nearly big enough for this living room. And I have nowhere else for it. So I am going to sell it, and what actually has been working out perfectly is the new tenants at the apartment. They want to keep a lot of the stuff that we have there, so we're probably going to sell a lot of it to them and it won't even have to be moved, and that is like the best case scenario ever, so we don't have to do as much work either to find people to buy things. So it's all working out. Anyways, so I have had my eyes on this specific couch for a few months now because I really want a dark couch. And I know a lot of people like to get lighter colored couches. However, for this specific living room, I'm going to have a lot of light wood and a lot of light colors and stuff like that. And I have this like inspiration photo right here so you guys can understand my vision for a dark couch. And I think it'll just be good for animals, for kids, for cleaning, for everything. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am just in love with this couch. It's the only one that I have been able to find that has this material and this shape. So here I go. I'm going to press buy, and there it goes. It is bought. I did it. All right, let's get on to some more renovations. Okay, so we just had a plumber in here for a while and he made this hole, but he fixed our shower so that now we can shower here, which yay, we've been waiting for this. We've been showering at the apartment until this was done, so we finally are able to shower here, which is awesome. And he left this cover for it so that way we can cover it for the time being until we actually fill in the wall, which is convenient because I didn't like that it was open. So I also just want to show you guys these pots and pans that Caraway sent to me. I've actually never been so in love with something ever. I think you guys know how much I love yellow, so I just wanted to include these. I have a discount code if you guys want to get some yourself, but I just love them. This makes me so excited for my kitchen because these will be on display and they'll be so bright and colorful, and I just can't wait. And we finally got the last two shades that we were waiting for in the last video. So now we have all of them and we can make them all go at once. So here is that. I am feeling the sudden urge to get rid of all of this brown that I told you guys that I was gonna sand off, so I'm gonna do it. Let's go. We already tried sanding the beam and I love how it looks. It's giving like more unique and just wood instead of a farmhouse look, which I'm not going for. And so I'm gonna do some more. I'm gonna do the windows for now because it's in my reach and I don't feel like being on a ladder. So let's go. We're using these paint stripper pads because they're a lot more tough, so they'll go faster. hopefully, but it gets gunked up, so we gotta fix that.
One of the biggest holdups in the garage has been being able to get the waterproofing down on the cinder block that's behind me. For pretty much all masonry waterproofing, the temperature has to be at least 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's so that the chemical reaction has enough time to take place. If you put it down too cold, the chemical reaction won't happen quick enough to make a strong waterproof barrier, or it might not even happen at all. And as you probably know, we're in New Hampshire, it's early March. There aren't too many 50-degree days that are handed to us, but today we got one. It's gonna be almost 60 degrees, so let's get this waterproofing down while we can. Well, no more staircase. Alright, so we're working on the back wall at the moment, and I got the plastic sheeting up over the insulation just as an extra line of defense, just in case. And then now we're gonna put up the finish wall. So yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so this is what we are working with in the garage right now. It has taken a lot of time, but we built all of this storage and it was actually pretty easy. I definitely recommend this brand for easy putting together. We really want to get someone in here to fix the floor because it's something we can't do on our own since there's a lot of like deep cracks happening. So we need someone else to like lift up part of it and do all of that. So we might wait for the stairs until then. I don't know. We have to figure that all out. But now that this is all sealed, I think since it looks so bad, I'm probably just going to paint it black to go with the back of the storage. And I think it'll all look really seamless. And then obviously the plywood needs to keep being added onto. It needs some help, definitely. And then we're going to build the table. And I don't think we're going to have enough room for the initial storage over here that I planned for, but we are figuring it all out as we go and it looks really good. These are the chairs that we ordered and I switched out the wheels on those for something a little bit more durable so that way that doesn't become a problem at all. And I got these sensor lights that are rechargeable that I'm going to put in all of these different cabinets so that way when we open them we're able to see all of the tools. So let's get into that. So that is it for the updates for now. Hopefully it's more exciting next time. Hopefully we get our permits soon so that way we can start knocking into stuff. But that is it for now. So I'll see you guys all next week for some more design stuff. Bye guys.